Hey, my friends, what is going on? Andrew Axum with Axum Outdoor Adventures. Thanks for joining me. Tonight I am taking a look at a little gadget that I've had for a while. Actually, I got this as a Christmas present from Amy. It's something I asked for, but tonight I finally found the time to get it out and use it, and it's something I've been wanting to share with you guys. And it is the Sharp electronic edge tester. I think this one may be from a company called Edge On Up. I'm not sure if that's their name or not, but it definitely says Sharp Electronic Edge Tester. And this particular model I got is the P250B. I got pulled up the website up here behind me, and there are three different models: the P250A, P250B, and P250C. I'm pretty sure is the last one. And really, there's a few differences, but the biggest difference I could tell was the resolution, meaning how fine they can weigh. Because the way that these work is you put a cylinder on here, and I'll just show you, I guess. I've already unboxed this, but I've never used it. I wanted to look at it. I put batteries in. It does come with batteries. I think there's a couple AA's that you got to put in there. And so it comes with this piece, which is filled with a filament there. I don't know how well you can see it. There's a filament inside of this piece. This piece sits on the scales here. And that filament, however much pressure it takes to cut, correlates to a scale that they've figured out that is way above my intelligence level. But it also has this little magnetic piece that snaps on there, and that'll guide your blade. I have never used this thing up until tonight. I wanted to give it a try because I'd been doing some knife sharpening down here, getting my pocket knife sharp and stuff. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and get that out and give it a try. A little bit on the scales here, the different ones. Looks like they're on sale right now. And this is at a website called sharpeningsupplies.com, by the way, which I'm pretty sure is where Amy ordered this from. Right now they're on sale. The A model is $242.10. The B, which I have, is $170.10. And the C is $125.10. And on the A, it measures to 1 gram resolution. On the B, which I got, it measures to within 10 grams. The C is 25. I wanted something a little more accurate than 25, but I thought 10 gets me in the ballpark. I'm not doing this professionally. So I'm going to try to show you guys down here, and I tried to make the light work. It's currently about 12:30 in the morning, so I can't really open the doors, but hopefully you guys can see this, and I'll move this down here a little better. So there it is. I have it turned on and zeroed out, and you can see how the blade sits in the magnetic part, and the blade sits in the magnetic part, and you press down, and the amount of pressure it takes in grams to give you to cut that, you compare it to the scale, and it lets you know how sharp your blade is. So I just sharpened this. I'm not an expert sharpener, but I do enjoy playing around with it. I have a Spyderco triangle sharp maker here that I use, and so I just, up until now, the only way I've ever been really able to tell is cutting paper or shaving the hair off my arm, which you see it's got quite a bit of hair off of it. So I think Amy would actually prefer I do it this way also, because she always gets on to me. All right, I moved the camera over here. I thought this would be a better angle because I'm right-handed, so I'm going to be cutting this way. But before I cut, I want to show you, when I moved it, it did go to 35 grams there, so I'm going to hit the tear button. That should zero it out. There we go, we're back at 0. So here's the scale for that, and it explains kind of what your blade condition is with the corresponding numbers that this measures in grams there. And that's where the resolution comes in, how fine it measures down. I'm hoping, since I just sharpened this and I feel like I have a decent idea of what I'm doing, then I'm going to get at least 400 or under on this scale. But I'm going to go ahead and try and see how I did. All right, I got 435 grams. since I was shooting for 400, I don't feel too bad about that. I really had no idea what to expect. I knew that I had sharpened it kind of to the best of my ability. I did to the best of my ability, but I didn't sharpen it for a long time. I know that if I spend more time out here with that sharpener, I could get a much better edge. And I also, and actually on this Spyderco triangle sharp maker, I have some extra fine rods here that I bought, ceramic rods that I didn't even use this time. So there's an extra step I could have taken. And I do have a strop here that I don't know how to use very well. That's why I wanted to buy this thing, because when I strop, I dull it back from where I'd already sharpened it previously. So I want to learn how to stop doing that. That's why I wanted one of these things so that I can test intermittently. So I'm gonna have some fun playing with this thing, but I just thought it was something that my viewers might enjoy, being of the outdoor variety. I'm looking around here because I have something I'm going to give away. I didn't announce it in this video because generally my non-slingshot videos don't do very well. So I'm just going to sneak this one in, and you guys will have a better chance maybe if you watch this all the way to the end. I am going to give away this red wasp. I think this is an imp. Yep, I'm going to give away this red wasp imp. I meant to put this on the table to give away at the Midwest Spring Sling, but with all the fun and excitement, it escaped my mind. So I'm going to give this away. All you got to do is send me an email at slingshotter73@gmail.com. Once again, that is slingshotter73@gmail.com. Tell me you want in and we'll do a drawing. What is today? Today is March 31st. Let's do this one on... Let's do this one Saturday, April 4th. Saturday evening, I will do a drawing for those of you who watched all the way to the end. And you tell me you want in, I'll assign you a number like I've done in the past. Somebody is going to win a wasp imp for watching one of my non-slingshot videos all the way to the end. I've had fun, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and good luck to whoever wins. Take care.